Welcome back, and if you're new here, my name is Marisa, and I will be your guide through this feel-good flow. Let's get started right away in a tabletop position. Send your left leg out to the side, and we'll take a variation of cat-cow by inhaling to drop the belly, look up, and exhaling to pull up belly towards the spine. Inhale to look up. Exhale to round the spine. Inhale to look up. And exhale, pull up through the belly. And just move through a few more revolutions of this in your own timing, allowing your breath to lead your movement. As we're warming up the spine, this is a perfect opportunity to possibly set an intention for your practice today. Fantastic. Go ahead and bring in that left leg and send out the right leg off to the other side. And repeat the same. Inhale to look up. Exhale to pull up, round the spine. Follow your own breath pattern. Bring the right leg in, send the left out, and open up the left side body by extending the left arm high, allowing the gaze to follow, finding an external rotation in the rib cage. Taking a variation of thread the needle, bring the left hand down, send the right underneath the left, resting the shoulder on the mat. Press away with the left and find your twist. Meet me in a neutral tabletop position. We'll send the right leg out now and extend the right arm high, opening up the right side body. Place the right hand on the mat. Allow the left to dive underneath the right armpit, resting the left shoulder. Find your twist. Carefully release this pose. Meet me back into tabletop. Moving into dolphin pose. Extend your forearms just a little bit further up on your mat. And rest your forehead gently down. Tuck the toes, lift the hips high. Find your dolphin pose. Tilt the tailbone up towards the sky. Pull in through the navel. Keeping the spine long. Resist any rounding of the spine. And we're gonna build some heat here by shooting the left heel high, keeping the hips closed. Three-legged dolphin pose. And then placing those left toes down and switching legs here, lifting the right heel. Keeping the abs engaged. Let's continue to move through each leg. Each heel lifts and lowers. Maintaining the length in your spine throughout each movement. One more revolution of each. And meet me back in your dolphin, carefully releasing your knees. Sit back into your hips for a child's pose. Taking 2 deep breaths here. And we'll move into a gentle flow, keeping the forearms on the mat. Slide forward into your half cobra. Push up to full cobra. Lift the hips, round the spine, sit back into your child's pose. Moving forward into your cobra. And exhale to round the spine towards child's pose. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to lift the hips around the spine. Following your own breath now. Taking your time with it, enjoying every movement and sensation that you feel. And once again, meet me in a tabletop position. We'll lower the forearms, tuck the toes, and rise to our plank position. Pulling up through the navel. Not allowing the hips to rise or lower. Commit to this for just a few breaths. And release into a brief child's pose. Great job. Move into your forearm plank position once more, and this time we're going to lift each individual heel just like we did before in dolphin. So when you're ready, go ahead and shoot the left heel high and lower. Right heel and lower. Left heel and lower. Right heel and lower. Move with your breath. You've got this. 3 more revolutions. Last one. And release the knees. Sit back into a well-deserved child's pose. Enjoy the sensations. Notice your heartbeat. And rise to a tabletop position. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips high to a downward facing dog. And pedal out the feet. Take whatever movements feel good to your body today. Just continuing to warm up. And then just settle into the position whenever you're ready. Step the right foot in between the hands. Keep the left toes right where they are for a low lunge. Supporting yourself with the left hand. Take a twist by extending the right arm high. Look up. Twist from the belly. And we're going to take a balance position here. So slowly rise, keeping your arms in the same plane as they are. And once you're here, if you can reach your right hand to your back leg, go ahead and do so, extending the left arm overhead. Two more breaths. Windmill the arms down, framing each foot, and rest the left knee, untuck the toes. Great job. Sit back into your hips, pulling the right hip crease back and lengthen the front leg. Find a tall spine and fold over, nose towards the knee. From here, go ahead and rock forward, tucking the back toes, step up to meet the right and fold over into a ragdoll position. If you would like more of a stretch here, you are welcome to lift your feet, slide the palms of the hands underneath your feet, and pull your chest towards your thighs. we'll do that all on the other side. Now step the right foot back, keeping that heel lifted, low lunge. And supporting with your right hand, take a twist by extending the left arm high. From here, test your balance by slowly rising, keeping the arms in line with each other. If you are able to reach that back leg, go for it. Two more breaths. Windmill the arms to frame the front foot. Release the back knee and toes. Pull the left hip crease back. Lengthen that leg. Find a long spine and fold over the front leg. Rock forward, tuck the back toes, step up to meet your left leg, forward fold. You may take any variation you like here, grabbing behind the calves or ankles, or once again, placing the palms underneath the feet. Carefully releasing your hands if they are underneath your feet. Roll up once again through the spine. And once you're in Tadasana, take a couple of grounding breaths. Connect the big toes together, keeping the heels slightly apart. Sit your hips back into chair pose. Keeping the spine long. Hands come together to prayer, and we'll take a revolved chair pose. So twist over towards your right side, sliding the left elbow past the right knee, and twist at the belly. Option to open up your wings if you prefer. Otherwise, you can keep your hands in prayer. One more full breath. And exhale, forward fold. Roll up through the spine. Inhale to sit the hips back, chair pose. Bringing the knees to touch. Hands come together. Revolve your chair pose over to the left side, sliding the right elbow past the left knee, and choose your variation option. together. Untwist your chair pose and we'll rise this time. Amazing job. We're moving into a balanced posture called hand to big toe. So we'll start supporting with the right foot, and if you are not super flexible, you may want to use a yoga strap for this if you do have one accessible. And so either way, you can either grab the bottom of the left foot with a yoga strap here, or with your hands. All right, and so if you are doing it with your hands, it would look like this. And then from here, we would take the alternating arm, so our right arm, and go ahead and you can either stay here if that's already challenging for you, or you can extend all the way here, just keeping your left hand on the hip if that's comfortable for you, or you move towards that extension. If you're working with a yoga strap, it might look something like this, keeping a tall posture. And you're just there. All right, so whatever option you take, go ahead and go there now if you haven't already. Keeping the right knee soft. You can also intertwine the two fingers into the big toe. There's different ways to do this. And bending at the left knee to carefully release. Amazing job. Let's move to the other side, supporting ourselves and finding our balance on our left foot now. Go ahead and intertwine your fingers underneath your right foot, or grab your strap and then extend. Breathing through this always, finding a focal point to help your balance. And bending at the right knee to carefully release. Awesome job. From here, we'll connect the big toes together again, keeping the heels slightly apart. And we'll release the hips down whilst keeping the chest open. Once you're into a deep squat, go ahead and fold over your thighs. Lifting the hips, rolling up through the spine, and then just repeating this. Exhale to come down. Inhale to rise. Exhale to release, fold. Inhale to rise, and so on and so forth. Follow your breath. And one more revolution of this. Meet me in a forward fold. Placing the hands on the mat, step back into your plank position, holding your plank for a few breaths. Maintain engagement through your full body. And slowly roll down to the belly. Place one cheek on the mat. Reach behind for the top part of your feet. And you may stay here, resting your forehead on the mat, if this feels like challenge enough for you. Otherwise, you can join me in bow pose by extending your legs, pressing your feet against the hands, and lifting up. Lift up an inch higher if you can. If you'd like to rock a little bit, feel free. And release, other cheek to the mat. Moving into one of my favorite twists called Scorpion Twist. Take the right hand, place it on the mat, lift the right heel and knee, and allow that leg to fall behind you. This is also a great twist to open up the left shoulder space. Come back to your belly. Let's reverse this, extending the right arm out. Left arm comes in, lifting the left foot and allowing that to fall behind you. And come to a neutral spine, back on the belly. Today, we're going to take a reverse Savasana, which is going to be prone. If you prefer a traditional Savasana, then I encourage you to go there onto your back. Otherwise, you can rest your forehead onto your hands and just settle in here, melting onto the mat. Enjoying all of the sensations that you're feeling. Coming back to your intention that you set at the beginning of practice. And carrying that intention throughout the day with you. Resting your forehead onto the hands, allowing gravity to do its job. Letting go of resistance. And just closing our practice with a few deep breaths and choosing to be present in the here and now. I'm so honored to guide you through these yoga sessions. If you have not yet subscribed and would like more free yoga, please do so and click that little notification button as well so that you are aware when I post new yoga sessions for you. All right, on that note, I wish you many blessings. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Have a great day.